I bought pretty much every Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii in the state of Texas, and in this video, we're going to test and explore about 10 of them and see if we can turn a profit. Guys, welcome to the last episode of the
Texas Load.
So we're going to start out strong here with an Xbox 360 Elite console that is absolutely filthy, and flipping to the back, it was manufactured in 2008 and appears to be a Falcon motherboard 360. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see what it does. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's turn this thing on. Green light, does the disk drive open? Unsurprisingly, it actually opened a little bit. Open up.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Oh, we do have some profiles here. Well, we'll try to open the disk drive later. Let's go ahead and check out these profiles. So before I touched anything, I just started booting up a game or a DVD or something. So there's clearly something inside of here. I think it's a DVD. There it is. Oh, we got Star Wars The Force Awakens in here. Hey, that's pretty neat. And checking it out, pretty clean. But let's go ahead and check out these profiles here. I think we have two. We have JMJ9876 and Player 1. So let's check this guy out and see what he's got going on. So, wow, 70 gamer score. This console was used a whole lot by this guy. Let's see the one game he has in here. Actually, two games. Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in 2017, and then Batman 2014. Dude, that's some odd behavior. 3 years between these two games, and those are the only two games on this guy's profile. We do have some games here. We got Assault Heroes, Call of Juarez, Cloning Clyde. A bunch of just demos here. Actually, a ton of demos. What in the world? Dude, this guy was actually, like, now that I think about it, this guy was kind of like me. Like, back in the day, I used to download 360 demos all the time. That's what I probably spent more time playing 360 demos than I did playing actual games. That's probably not true, but I just feel like I had so many demos downloaded because it was just like, it was free and an easy way to play games without spending money. Yeah, let's go ahead and try to put a game in if we can get the disk drive open and see if it works. And yeah, dude, I know exactly why this disk drive is not working because it's just covered in absolute filth. Ugh, disgusting. All right, yeah, so we got MW2 booted up, playing without an issue. And is there any air coming out of this thing? Hold on. The fans are definitely spinning, but I think this thing is just so choked up by dust that it's just like you can't feel much air coming out, but it is warm air. All right, guys, so we're gonna try to fix this Xbox 360 disk drive and get it to actually open without having to smack the top, but we're gonna go full jank method. You know, the right way to do this is to open the whole thing up, clean it all out, clean the disk drive out, replace the band, all that good stuff, but we're gonna do a full jank method. This is fairly easy to do at home if you wanna try it. So first thing you're gonna do is plug your Xbox in, turn it on, obviously. We're gonna go ahead and get the disk drive open. So it's stuck. Might need a little smack. There we go. All right, now we're gonna turn the console off and just hold this thing open so it doesn't close on us. And I also took the faceplate off as well just to give us a little more room to work with. Let me just show you the inside of this disk drive right here. It's just filthy. Basically what we wanna do is remove that rubber band right there and swap it out, and that will fix the issue in most cases. So let's try it out. All right, guys, zoomed in on the disk drive here. It looks, as you can see, just how nasty it is. The rubber band is right there, and basically what you wanna do is get your tweezers and kind of get in there and pull the rubber band out. It's basically spooled around this little wheel right there and then one back to the right. So if you just grab it, you should be able to kind of like just move it out of the way and pull it out. So I grabbed it, kind of lift up and out, and then, oh, it fell back on me, but there it is. That thing is just like disgusting. And yeah, we'll put that to the side. And one thing you can do, if you don't have another band to replace it with, I recommend buying one on eBay or Amazon. They're like 10 bucks for a 10-pack. But you can just clean this one and put it back in and try that. But this one is already very stretched out, so it probably won't work. You can see the difference here between the brand new one on the right side and the old one on the left side, just how stretched out this one is. First thing we're gonna do here is take a Q-tip and some isopropyl alcohol and just clean off the wheels a little bit, which we can do also through reaching through the disk drive. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's gonna be really hard to show you this, guys, here, but basically you take your Q-tip and kind of just spin the wheel while also cleaning it off. You can use your other hand as well to help, but let me just, I'll do it off camera here and we'll come back. So clean off the wheel and some of the dirt around it. We should be a little bit better now. You can just see right here, a lot of that dirt's gone. Again, not perfect by any means, but let's go ahead and basically do the same process we did to start with, where you take the band and try to stretch around the two little wheels there. Again, it's really hard to show on camera. Oh, sweet, I got it on there first try. I have it spool around. You can't see it, but let's go ahead and plug it back in and see if it works now. All right, plugged in, let's go ahead and try this out. And hey, there it goes. It's super, this is part of the problem with buying a new band, is sometimes they're so tight that the disk drive comes out really slowly, but as long as it comes out all the way, it's okay. It'll stretch out over time, but you can see now it is at least opening. So that was definitely the biggest issue. Again, it'd be best to go in there and clean everything out, but this is the jank fix. If you want a quick fix and you don't want to open your console all the way up, definitely try this at home. It'll probably work for you. So next up I have this absolutely filthy PS3 Super Slim. Like, this is just, it barely opens because of how dirty it is. Like, wow, okay, that's bad. Looking at the bottom, the warranty seal is apparently still intact. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it works. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we got power. Do I finally have a PS3 that is not factory reset? Oh, Dude, there's no way. We have, what is this, like 15 profiles? We got the Parchini family, Denali 2002, Crisp, Ash, Super Weird, Money, Shark. All right, guys, let's just start cruising through these and see what we find. And the first thing I'll do is check how much storage we have here. So we have 232, so it's probably, what is that, like 250 probably? That's what they call it. And yeah, let's just go ahead and scroll through and see what kind of stuff we find. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we got a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies reveal trailer. Nice. That's awesome. I love when people used to store like trailers and videos and stuff on their consoles. Oh, we got some games. Oh, that's a demo. We got Walking Dead demo, Terraria demo, Far Cry 4. Oh, that looks like a full game. Sackboy Run. I also got Uncharted 3, free to play. Defiance, Terraria, Walking Dead, Last of Us, Manual. So actually, I do have some full games here. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the last time this thing was played. All right, so last save data was from 2019. So actually pretty recent for a PS3. That's cool to see. Oh man, this is so bad. This is why I recommend people, especially for like PS3 and newer consoles, especially newer consoles like PS4 and Xbox One, Series X. Definitely recommend signing out of your profile or in factory resetting, because here we are. I have this person's email message box. We can go ahead and, oh, dude, there's no. Oh my gosh, these messages are so bad. Anybody, a girl that wants to date. Oh, okay. I don't even know what to say about that. Asking people to date on the PS3 message is a wild move. Dude, these messages are like by far the worst I've ever seen. These are worse than the pictures I saw on that Wii a few months ago. I just have no words. All right, I finally scrolled down far enough to find Modern Warfare 3 invites. The rest of them are just super dirty messages. Okay, to be fair to this guy, I was looking at the received, not the sent. So the person that was sending messages from this account was not too bad. The received messages, though, were filthy, just bad stuff. Let's go ahead and check out these other profiles. Yeah, hold on, one more thing. I was looking at the game data utility instead of the saved data utility. So this thing was actually played last in 2020. Some YouTube in 2020, and then Terraria in 2020 as well. So it's actually more recent than I thought. What's up, Tiger? I saw you getting something in the car. Okay. Dude, the crazy thing is I've been through like 4 profiles so far, and they all have save data from 2019 or 2020. So like these are all profiles that were being actively used. You can even see their trophy collection here. Skyrim 10%, Terraria 55%, Diablo 3 44%, a bunch of just random games played, and we still got like 10 more profiles to look through. Yeah, here's another one that was played in 2020. It's like a whole family, I don't know, a group in a dorm room or something, just like a group of people that were just all playing at the same time and using separate profiles. Just funny to see. This is hilarious. I found one of the profiles that has no send messages, but it has a few in received, and they're all like one guy that was clearly playing him online and got killed and messaged him some profanity back. Oh, classic. That was like classic 2013 kind of stuff, even though actually this is 2020. It was just 2013 is when I experienced it. I actually found some messages that are nice. Like this person says, "Nice to meet you." That doesn't happen very often. So I went through every single profile on this console, and there was 2 profiles that were played in like 2017, 2018. All the other ones were played in 2019 or 2020. So all super recent, pretty crazy to see. And I'm back on this first profile because it's just so interesting. And I'm looking at these messages where this guy was sending some other guy messages, and he was trying to do some kind of glitch in Call of Duty, which is just like awesome, classic. Of course, people were on here trying to glitch while they play. So considering the dirt on this console and the dirty messages on this console, I thought for sure the game was not gonna read, but here it is. We're loaded up, good to go. I could clean this console, but this thing is filthy. I'm probably gonna sell it for cheap, as is on my site down below, because I don't want to clean this thing up right now. I have so many more consoles to go through, so I'll list it down below. Check it out if you want to buy it, and let's go ahead and move on to the next console. All right, next up we're gonna do another Wii, and this one is very clean. Like it might be one of the cleanest Wiis I've ever seen. No SD card. It is GameCube compatible though, but let's go ahead and plug it in and see what it does. All right, turn it on, and oh, there's a game inside. Literally almost every time. Oh wait, it's stuck. Is it? No, it's not. Dude, you can't make that up. It has Wii Sports, but Wii Sports was upside down. That is hilarious. But it looks pretty good. So that's one of those situations where you're kind of concerned. Like, did this person get rid of their Wii because they think it doesn't work because they put the game in it's upside down? Like, I think that's very possible. But let's go ahead and just make sure that, yeah, the game's loading up. Let's go ahead and see when this Wii was last played. September 2016, we've got some play data in Wii Sports. So at some point they had it in the correct direction. Maybe later on they flipped it around and decided the Wii didn't work anymore. I don't know. It's pretty funny though. The console is working. This one's good to go. Let me just actually boot up Wii Sports and make sure it actually loads up all the way. All right, cool. So boot it up. Console's good to go. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Move on to the next console. All right, next up I have a PS3 Slim, which actually looks pretty good compared to the other PS3 Slims I've seen in this lot. And it does still have the warranty seal intact. Of course, missing 3 rubber feet because they always are. And the good thing is there's no X on the top like half the other PS3s I got. But let's go ahead and turn it on, see what it does. And surprise, surprise, the console is factory reset. Now, of course, we can check how much storage we have. We have 120, so nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and put a game in, see if it works. Great. All right, sweet. So the game is working here, obviously. Now, of course, this console will be listed for sale on my website, which will be linked down below. And I know at this point in the series, you might be wondering, how do I keep track of all these consoles? I mean, we're at over 100 consoles gone through so far. And for the last few videos in the series, I've actually been using a company called Milanote to organize my consoles, and they're sponsoring today's video. So Milanote is a free tool to use for organizing projects, but in a creative way. Instead of being restricted to how you can organize things like you are in, just a typical text document, in Milanote you can organize photos, to-do list, notes, drawings, and just tons more however you want to. And of course, you're not limited to collaborating with yourself. You can actually share your boards with other people. Now let's hop into the tool and I'll show you how I'm using it to organize my personal projects right now. So here in my Texas Load board, I like to keep things simple but effective. And you can see I have a description of the Texas Load, a link to my playlist, and most importantly, I have the episodes, categorized by episode. And if we click on the episode, we can see each console in detail between, photos of each console. We can see the type of console, the motherboard, storage, all that good stuff. And adding a new console is very simple. Let me just show you how I do it. So first of all, you can grab a column over here, wherever you want to. And I'm gonna call this console number 101 and just say it's a PS3. And next up, we want to add some details, so we'll drag a note over here and just put what type of console it is. So you can see I typed in some details. The next thing we're going to do is drag in a photo. I'll just show you simply that you can drag a photo from here to here. You can do the same thing with your files as well. Very simple to drag things around, organize things, put it anywhere, add colors, whatever you want to do. And the Texas Load board is not the only one I have. I also have this one called Interesting Consoles to Buy that I like to add weird consoles that I see on AliExpress, Temu, all that kind of stuff, and just put links, photos, and give me reminders that I want to buy them. Now, one of the coolest things about Milanote is they have tons of templates available. So if you click here on the new board, they have templates here. You can click on more templates and go to game design. Got a ton here like world building, story outline, RPG, campaign map, and it's all pre-built stuff that you just got to drag and drop new stuff in, and it really gives you a good spot to start if you don't know where to start at. And one of my favorites is looking at the game flow diagram and just looking at these levels pre-drawn out, the Witch's Hunt, the Crooked Tree, and the Dragon's Lair. I just like them. So if you guys like what you see, you can sign up for Milanote for free with no time limit using the link down below and get your project started today. All right, next up we're going to test out a Wii, and this one is a bit beat up, got one flap, and let's go ahead and check if there's an SD card, and ooh, let's go, 512 megs, nice. Let's go ahead and put that in. Hopefully there's something interesting on it. Let's go ahead and boot this thing up and see what we find. And what do you know? First of all, there's a free game inside. Is it Wii Sports? I'd say probably so, but let's check here. And hey, wow, another copy of Smash Bros. And it says Deaton. I guess that's the person's name. It's actually, oh, that's a really clean disc. Nice. Let's go put that back in. Wait, hold on. What did this person do to this console? So they took all the channels off of here. They've got Netflix in the game channel. We got Me channel, Wii Shop channel. All right, let's go ahead and see if there's anything on this SD card here. Ooh, we do have a couple games saved on the SD card. Nice, we got Zelda 2, and we got Secret of Mana. Let's test these out and see if they work. Okay, well it did work, it did load up. It just said I need the Wii Classic controller, so it didn't boot all the way. But that is a good sign. It means that it was actually meant to be played on this console. Let's try out Zelda 2 as well now, and see if that works. Hey, let's go. Zelda 2 is working here as well. And in case you guys didn't know, it wasn't a shoo-in. Just because you see the game on an SD card doesn't mean it's going to work on the Wii. I know because I tried this on my friend's Wii back in 2007 or whatever. Basically, you can transfer a game from the home menu to an SD card and then take the SD card to another console. It'll show on the SD card, but it won't be able to boot on the console because that's not what the console is meant for. At least that's how I remember it. Let's go ahead and check out this photo channel as well because there is an SD card in it, so there might be something here. But my guess is it was probably just those games, which is good enough. Those are good games to get for free. And yep, nothing on the photo channel there. All right, here we are in January 2016, and we have some playtime. We've got Smash Bros. Brawl for 22 minutes, and that was it. They said no more. Got to get rid of this console. Goodbye. And of course, clearly the game works here. Disc actually looked pretty flawless. And we'll check one more thing here. The Me channel. Wow, 2 Me's. We got Frank. I was like a Frank and Emily. All right, well this console is good to go. It'll be listed for sale down below. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So next up we have a console that I've been saving for quite a while. We have an OG Xbox that is basically mutilated, like half the casing is just completely gone. So I don't have much hope that this thing works, but looking at the other parts of it, doesn't look too bad. It's clearly never been opened. It's, you know, all the rubber feet are intact, and the screws are intact, all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it does anything. All right, got the console plugged in. Let's go ahead and see what it does. 3, 2, 1. What was that noise? Okay, first of all, no disc inside. I don't know why it's flashing because I have the AV cord plugged in. It is booting though. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, baby. Okay. I definitely don't think a game's gonna work because of the noise it was making, but the console's booting. Let's see if it boots all the way. Hey, let's go. All right, we got the clock here. Should be some save data here actually if people used it. And hard disk we got, ooh yeah. Blitz the League, Brothers in Arms, Crimson Skies, EA Sports Fight Night 3, Fable, FIFA 06, man. That shows this age. Actually, that's fairly recent for an OG Xbox. I mean, 2006, we had the 360 out. Even have an online updater application. All right, what is going on? As I scroll through here, you guys see that? Like the screen is just like juddering, or just like, I don't know what's going on. But there is some save data here. Let's go ahead and put a game in and just see what it does. Dude, no way. There's no way this thing is actually reading the game. Dude, that is unbelievable. Just looking at the outside of this console, I would have thought the power supply was destroyed. Some sort of issue we would have some sort of issue on the board that would cause it to not boot, or at least not read games. But here we are, booting up, reading games. The only issue I'm seeing is that the screen like judders sometimes. I don't know if that's just my screen here or if that's actually what's happening. So let me just watch it for a little bit and see if I can figure out that issue. Yeah, so it's still doing this weird thing. I think I said judder, but I meant to I was combining the word shudder and jitter, I think. But it's just like shifting off screen very briefly. I did a quick Google search, and the first thing that popped up is bad capacitors on the board, which makes sense. The Xbox is known for bad capacitors. So we'll open this thing up, check the inside. But first, I'm gonna swap out the AV cable and just make sure that's not the issue. So I swapped out the AV cable, and it's still doing the same flickering screen thing. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what's happening inside this console. Here's our console. Let's go ahead and take the disk drive and the hard drive off so we can see the motherboard. Just at first glance, I actually don't see, I see some, yeah, those capacitors are definitely bulging right there. Those two are bulging. Let me zoom in so you can see. And the other thing to note is obviously this thing is, the board is very dusty. And yes, there's those 3 capacitors right below. You can kind of see they're bulging out a little bit. They're not actually leaking yet. So I would be a little bit surprised if that's what's causing the flickering issue, but supposedly it is, and it kind of makes sense, but I would think they'd be leaking on the board at this point. Now I gotta find the clock capacitor. Let me figure out which version motherboard this is and where the clock capacitor is at. All right guys, so this right here is the clock capacitor, and surprisingly, it's not leaking or bulging yet, but we do need to replace it because it is prone to leaking. We also need to replace those 3 that are bulging over there as well, like you saw a little bit ago. But we'll do a future video where I replace these capacitors and some other 360 capacitors that I need to do as well, so we'll save it for that. Next up, we have a Black Elite 360 with a 120 gigabyte hard drive. And I just checked the back, and it is a Jasper. Good to see. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Ooh, I think there's a disc inside. I definitely hear a disc spinning up. We got Halo Reach, okay. And it's pretty, ooh. Dude, this console is so dusty that the disc inside of the console is also dusty. That's wild stuff there. But the disk drive opened up without an issue, which is funny. This whole lot has been strange because the consoles I got at the beginning of the lot, like a lot of the disk drives did not open, but recently most of them have been opening just fine. Now booting up, oh, wait, hold on, what is this guy? The first guy already logged in is my opinion. Mango is anyone? That's funny. Oh, how did he even make this face? What is going on there? Okay, that's cool though. Oh, okay, what is this bio? Oh, we done did it now. Caught in Halo, E's about to go down. I'm gonna decide which one's a better game. One will take the crown while the other falls with shame. A decision like this can drive a man insane. It starts with a spark and bursts into a flame. There's 2 different sides, which one do you play? This guy's got some rhythm here. That's impressive. All right, let's check out what kind of games you were playing. We got, it's funny to talk about Halo. The last game he played was Halo Reach in 2014, Minecraft in 2014, Halo 4, FIFA, GTA 4 PC. Got a bunch of games on here, 56. Let's see the first time he played. 2011, so this guy played from 2011 to 2014. Dude, that is an impressive bio right there, actually. Dude, we have a ton of games on here. Most of them are demos, but there's a few like full games. Halo Waypoint, Hexic HD, still just a ton of demos though. Minecraft, hey? Cool, so game's definitely working. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other profiles in this console. Okay, so we got Digital Guns, Farther Goblin 2, Guest, Mr. Peanut 939, Nightshade 618. Oh, there's a lot of Xbox. Whoa, there's a lot of profiles on here. Hold on. Let's check these out. Oh, Digital Guns has got 17,000 game score. Okay. Bo is here, smiley face. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Classic. It's a classic line there. Last played in 2014. Okay. Let's go ahead and check out the next profile. Farther Goblin 2 with the big fat 0. Nice. Dude, I'm on Mr. Peanut. What is that? Wait, what does that say? Can't read the first 2 words, but it says scope style. Dude, that's pretty cool. Let me check out. Let's see if I can see it better from this other page. Oh yeah, it just says quick scope. Dude, that's awesome. That's actually really funny. This guy played Halo Reach back in 2011, so it's been quite a while since this guy touched his console. Let's see, the first game he played was 2010, Madden NFL 10. Iconized cheeseburger. Dude, it's legendary. Last played in 2011. Halo, COD. Dude, this guy's Xbox Live name is Scrape. He had to have bought that early. Like, I mean, there's no numbers, no symbols, just Scrape. All right. Rar, rar, rar. Fancy Pants Adventures? What is that? All right, last but not least, we got Kid Capone with 865. His message is, I don't know. COD versus Battlefield, the world may never know. And you last played COD. So I guess he decided on a COD. First played in 2012. Cool. So these are the consoles I'd love to see. Just so much history of all these profiles, 11 different profiles. You know, who knows if this was like passed down between family, or maybe it was at a college, maybe it was in a high school. Like maybe kids play. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But let's go ahead and move on from this console, and this console, of course, will be listed down below for sale. So next up, we're gonna test out this yellow 360. Doesn't look great. It's missing the front plate, but it does look like the warranty seal is maybe intact. Now flipping to the back, we can check what motherboard we have. We got a Jasper actually, and it's manufactured in 2010. So let's go ahead and plug it in and see if it works, even though it appears to have been in a house fire. Now, funny enough, this is not the first 360 I've ever seen that appeared to have been in a fire at some point. But let's go ahead and turn it on. Green light. All right, now does the disk drive open? Ooh, baby, and we got a Skate 2. Let's go. Dude, jackpot. Skate 2 is like one of my favorite games for the 360 after Skate 3 and some other games, but disc looks pretty good. Funny enough, the disc was upside down for whatever reason, but let's put it back in and see if it loads up. Oh baby, man, this brings back some memories. 2009, that's a pretty good year for gaming. You got Skate 2, you got MW2. Man, my love for this skate game started with Skate 2 because it was just like it's kind of like GTA, but skating kind of. And then Skate 3 just took it to like another level. Now we do have some profiles here. Ooh, or one profile. Let's go ahead and sign in and see what we got here. Soren, okay. This appears to be somebody who's like rarely ever played, or if they ever played. Let's go ahead and check out their profile here. Wow, 0 gamer score. Okay, so this person, they played Skate 2, but that's because I booted it up. And let's go ahead and just check out how much storage we have here. There is no hard drive, so it's probably 512 or 256. Yeah, it appears to be 512. Yeah, okay. Anyways, this console's good to go. It'll be for sale down below on my website, but let's move on to the next console. All right, next up we got a 360 Elite, and this one should be interesting because it has a big fat refurbished sticker on the side of it. And then looking at the back, it has manufacture date of 2009, and it appears to be a Jasper, so let's plug it in and see if it works. Got it turned on, definitely a game inside. Another Halo? Oh, great, Madden 09, perfect. And oh my gosh, that thing is destroyed. Great, and the disk drive is broken as well because it just pulled itself in on its own. Yeah, it is pretty dirty in there. Dude, we're on the NXC, or maybe is this the Kinect version? It doesn't matter, it's about the same thing. Oh, let's go, baby. Man, I haven't seen too many NXC in this lot. Dang, dude, this is awesome. All right, let's go ahead and check out the dashboard version just to get a confirmation on what version we're on here. So 12.6.11, yeah, it's definitely like, I think this is definitely the Kinect version. Yeah, it's got a Kinect settings in there. So this is like the Kinect version of the NXC, which is essentially the same. I mean, it has like the same vibe, but it's like slightly different. Now, this console appears to have no profiles or anything. Oh, no storage devices found. I guess that happens, yeah, so this is an Elite console. Usually the Elite consoles came with 120, and if you don't have your 120 attached, that means it's not gonna have any storage, so that makes sense. Let's go ahead and put a game in, though, and see if it works. We'll put in the Madden 09 that is scratched up like crazy. I doubt it'll work, but it's worth a try. Yeah, so definitely not working. Let's try out Halo Reach from the other console. So the game read up and worked without an issue. One more thing I want to do is just kind of scroll through here because it's just so interesting to see the history here. Like scrolling through and seeing the avatars, like, is that what they called them? I think so. Just advertised front and center with the, what is that game they're advertising? I can't read it from here. But then we got like Bomberman Live, Peggle and stuff on the game marketplace. We got Zune, that just tells you how old this is. So of course this console will be listed down below on my website. And guys, this is unfortunately the last console of the Texas Load. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I've enjoyed making it and gone through just so many different interesting consoles and seeing so many interesting things. Let me know down below what you guys want to see next, what you want to see in a series. We have some cool stuff planned coming in December, so keep on the lookout for that. And of course, we'll have our profit numbers on the screen for the entire series. Just keep in mind those numbers don't include labor or anything. It's basically just how much I sold a console for minus how much I bought it for, and just to keep things simple. So guys, hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll see you next time.